This theory was elaborated today, Thursday, 6th of March, 2025, with the help of Copilot Pro, the artificial intelligence from Microsoft, and all the information that I have gathered through my research during the last 40 years. Introduction: Exploring the nature of consciousness and the mind. In a world filled with questions about existence, reality, and the nature of who we are, consciousness remains one of the greatest mysteries and one of the most misunderstood concepts. For centuries, thinkers, scientists, and philosophers have sought to define consciousness, often entangling themselves in overly complex theories rooted in materialism, misinterpretation, and limited perspectives. This work aims to change that. Our essence, as beings of energy connected to a universal consciousness, holds the power to create, influence, and shape realities. We will explore how this essence operates and how the mechanism of perception enables the translation of creative energy into the physical world. By uncovering the roles of intellect and intuition, beliefs, free will, and the perception mechanism, we unlock the full understanding of reality creation. This journey is not about abstract speculation. It's about reclaiming our innate knowledge, recognizing our power to create, and integrating these principles into everyday life. Whether you hold advanced scientific degrees or are simply curious about life's big questions, this exploration is designed to be accessible, transformative, and relatable. Welcome to A Shift in Consciousness, where we will debunk misconceptions, uncover the nature of the mind, and illuminate the boundless potential within all of us. Glossary of key terms. Essence, mind, the core of our being, synonymous with soul, spirit, or oversoul. The essence is pure energy, directing the creation of reality through its links to the universal consciousness. Consciousness, an action, not a thing. It is the ongoing process of awareness and creation carried out by the essence, connecting all beings and dimensions. Universal consciousness, the all-encompassing creative force from which everything emerges. Often referred to as God, it binds all entities, matter, and non-matter. Perception mechanism, a unique tool of physical beings that transforms energy into physical matter. It is influenced by beliefs and serves as the bridge between the essence and material reality. Beliefs, personal truths held by physical beings that shape and influence perception and the creation of individual realities. They are constructs of the physical experience. Free will, the power of choice that allows physical beings to shape their realities in alignment with their beliefs and intentions. Intellect, a function of the brain, representing rational thought, logic, and analytical processes. The intellect processes sensory data but does not create reality. Intuition, a channel of inspiration and subjective communication from the essence to the physical self. It provides guidance beyond rational thought. Thought, a process of translation and interpretation, converting subjective communication into objective awareness. Thought does not create reality but interprets it. Primary aspect, the main identity a being recognizes in the current physical reality. Multiple aspects exist across parallel worlds, and the primary aspect can shift as needed. Parallel worlds, simultaneously existing realities where other aspects of the self can experience different versions of existence, contributing to the multidimensional nature of the essence. Simultaneity, the concept that all creation occurs at once. Time, as experienced by physical beings, is an illusion of linear progression. Reality creation, the process by which physical beings, through their perception mechanism, beliefs, and intent, transform energy into material existence. Subjective communication, messages from the essence to the physical self, conveyed through emotions, intuition, imagination, and impulses, guiding creation and awareness. Universal interconnectedness, the inherent link between all beings, energies, and dimensions, reflecting the unity within universal consciousness. The essence and the universal consciousness. At the core of our existence lies the essence, the timeless, energetic being that is our true nature. Often referred to as the soul, spirit, or oversoul, the essence exists beyond the physical, transcending time, space, and material limitations. It is the creator of all realities, the origin of our awareness, and the driving force behind our existence. The nature of the essence. The essence is not confined to a single identity or physical form. Instead, it is an expansive, multidimensional entity that directs the flow of consciousness to create and explore existence. It operates as a creative force, continuously shaping realities and experiences across universes and dimensions. Within the physical realm, the essence expresses itself through multiple aspects, with one serving as the primary aspect, the you that you identify with in your current reality. To help visualize the essence, imagine an intricate web of light, with each thread representing an aspect of its being. These threads, while connected to the whole, stretch into countless parallel realities, allowing the essence to experience existence in infinite variations simultaneously. The universal consciousness. The essence is fundamentally linked to the universal consciousness, the ultimate source of all creation. Universal consciousness is the infinite reservoir of energy and potential that underlies everything, matter and non-matter, visible and invisible, known and unknown. Often called God, it is not a being or entity but a collective and infinite action of awareness and creation. All essences are fragments of this vast consciousness, connected in an unbroken unity that binds all existence. If the essence is the individual thread, then universal consciousness is the loom that weaves the fabric of all realities. It provides the energy and structure through which the essence operates, empowering each being to create their unique expressions of life. The relationship between essence and universal consciousness. The essence and universal consciousness are not separate, they are interwoven. The essence taps into the infinite potential of universal consciousness to create experiences, much like a musician drawing inspiration from a universal library of melodies. While universal consciousness provides the raw energy and possibilities, the essence shapes this energy through its intent, imagination, and perception. This relationship is the foundation of all creation, from the smallest particle to the most intricate galaxies. It is through this interplay that realities are born, evolve, and dissolve, reflecting the infinite creativity of existence. Analogy: the artist and the canvas. To simplify this relationship, consider an artist painting on a canvas. The artist represents the essence, wielding creativity and vision. The canvas symbolizes the universal consciousness, vast, limitless, and ready to receive the artist's expression. The paints and tools are the perception mechanism, translating ideas into physical form. Together, they create a masterpiece, a unique reality shaped by the artist's intent. Essence in physical reality. While the essence exists beyond the physical, it expresses itself within physical dimensions to experience, learn, and create. Through the perception mechanism, the essence translates its creative intent into matter, forming the physical world. It is important to note that while the essence remains unaffected by the physical, it uses the physical as a playground for exploration and self-expression. This interplay highlights the infinite potential of the essence, which is not confined by the rules of physicality but chooses to operate within them for the sake of experience and creation. Universal interconnectedness. Since all essences are fragments of the universal consciousness, they are inherently connected. There is no true separation. Every being, thought, and action resonates throughout the vast web of existence, creating ripples that influence and are influenced by others. This interconnectedness fosters unity, reminding us that individual creations contribute to the whole. The role of consciousness. Consciousness is often misunderstood as a static thing, something we have or possess. In reality, consciousness is an action, a continuous, dynamic process that connects the essence with the act of creation. It is the bridge between thought, awareness, and the tangible world, shaping everything we experience. Consciousness as a dynamic force. Consciousness is not bound by physical limitations. It is a constant flow of energy and intent that enables the essence to interact with the universal consciousness and manifest realities. This interplay is what creates the fabric of existence, both physically and non-physical. Imagine consciousness as the wind. You cannot hold it or see it directly, but you feel its presence and observe its effects. Just as the wind moves leaves, or powers turbines, and shapes landscapes, consciousness powers creation, influences reality, and directs experiences. Creation through consciousness. At its core, consciousness is the tool through which the essence fulfills its creative drive. By directing links of universal consciousness, the essence channels intent, beliefs, and energy into the perception mechanism. This process gives rise to physical matter, emotions, and experiences. For example, consider the process of imagining a new idea. The moment inspiration strikes, consciousness is actively shaping and directing that idea into a potential reality. When the perception mechanism engages, this energy is translated into tangible action, such as writing, building, or sharing ideas with others. Awareness through consciousness. Consciousness also plays a crucial role in awareness. It is through consciousness that the essence observes and experiences its own creations, providing feedback for further exploration and growth. This awareness is not limited to individual perspectives but extends into the collective, connecting all beings in a shared experience of existence. Think of consciousness as the light of a projector illuminating the film of reality. Without the light, the film remains unseen, and the story goes untold. Consciousness provides the illumination that brings awareness and understanding to life's unfolding narrative. The unity of consciousness. One of the most profound aspects of consciousness is its unity. While individuals experience reality through their unique perspectives, all consciousness is part of the same universal action. This interconnectedness means that every thought, action, and creation reverberate across the web of existence, influencing others and being influenced in return. A ripple in one pond can create waves in another. Similarly, the consciousness of one being contributes to and is shaped by the consciousness of the whole. This unity reminds us that we are never truly isolated, our experiences are part of a vast and interconnected flow. The perception mechanism, bridging energy and matter. At the heart of every physical reality, we as physical beings possess a remarkable, even magical tool known as the perception mechanism. It is through this mechanism that we, as humans, extraterrestrials, or aliens, follow the intent of our essence, which is our being of pure energy, to create all physical worlds. These worlds provide a space for us to inhabit, interact with, and experience, giving rise to the richness of our subjective experiences. Understanding the perception mechanism. The perception mechanism is the bridge between energy and matter, transforming the limitless potential of universal consciousness into structured realities. Unlike consciousness itself, which is universal and timeless, the perception mechanism is exclusive to physical beings. It acts as a creative translator, shaping the intent and energy of the essence into tangible, interactive experiences within the physical plane. Imagine the perception mechanism as a lens through which raw energy from universal consciousness is focused and formed into the physical environments and phenomena we perceive. Without this lens, energy would remain unstructured, infinite, and unrealized in physical terms. Beliefs, the architects of reality. Beliefs are an integral part of our shared reality. Every human inherently possesses all beliefs, making them universal and objective in nature. However, the way we emphasize and express these beliefs varies greatly, allowing for the creation of unique personal experiences. Beliefs act as guiding forces for the perception mechanism, shaping how it translates energy from universal consciousness into physical reality. When certain beliefs dominate our focus, they create patterns and experiences that feel real and tangible, reinforcing their presence in our lives. For instance, empowering belief. If you emphasize the belief "I am capable," your perception mechanism aligns with that energy, creating experiences that reflect opportunities and success. Limiting belief. If the belief "I am unworthy" dominates, it shapes reality to reflect obstacles and self-doubt, limiting your ability to see or act on opportunities. Recognizing beliefs as beliefs. A transformative moment occurs when we realize that beliefs are not truths, they are choices. Recognizing these releases the hold beliefs have over us. Instead of reacting to them as unchangeable, we can examine and consciously decide which beliefs serve us and which do not. This recognition is a crucial part of the shift in consciousness humanity is experiencing now. As we collectively awaken to the understanding that beliefs are fluid, not fixed, we gain the ability to reshape our realities with greater clarity and efficiency. By acknowledging beliefs as constructs, we reclaim the power to align them with our intentions and desires. The purpose of the shift in consciousness. The current shift in consciousness, spanning from the mid-1990s to 2075, represents a collective awakening to this deeper understanding. Its purpose is to help us recognize that beliefs are not universal truths. Learn to consciously choose and shape our beliefs to create empowering, harmonious realities. Release limiting beliefs that no longer serve us, enabling greater alignment with our essence's intent. This shift is not about rejecting or eliminating beliefs but about understanding their role in shaping reality. With this awareness, we can harmonize our beliefs with our creative potential, expanding our experiences and expressions. The perception mechanism in everyday life. Consider a simple scenario. You enter a room filled with lively music, bright colors, and animated conversations. Here's how the perception mechanism shapes this experience. Consciousness as energy. The music, colors, and chatter exist as vibrations and signals within the space. Mechanism at work. Your perception mechanism processes these inputs and translates them into a cohesive experience, influenced by your beliefs and feelings. If you associate lively music with joy, you may feel energized. If you associate social interactions with stress, you might feel overwhelmed. Creating the subjective experience. This process creates your personal interpretation of the event, shaped by your unique perspective. Every sensation, thought, and emotion arises from this magical interplay, where the perception mechanism transforms the abstract energy of consciousness into the rich tapestry of physical existence. Beyond the physical, the greater reach of perception. While the perception mechanism is central to physical creation, its influence can extend into non-physical dimensions, such as emotions, imagination, and creativity. These elements bridge the gap between the physical and the energetic, showing how perception enriches the human experience. Emotions. A breathtaking sunrise may evoke awe or gratitude, depending on how your perception mechanism processes it through your beliefs. Imagination. By combining elements of consciousness, The perception mechanism allows you to dream of new possibilities and visualize ideas beyond the immediate physical world. A magical gift for exploration. Through the perception mechanism, we as physical beings hold the power to create, shape, and evolve entire realities. It is a tool that enables us to follow the intent of our essence, to play within the physical world, and to explore the boundless possibilities of creation. Free will and the power of choice. At the core of our experience as physical beings is one of the most profound gifts bestowed by our essence, free will. Free will is the power to make choices, align with intent, and shape our reality according to our desires. It is the active force that allows us to express and explore the infinite possibilities of existence. Free will in reality creation. Free will is the tool through which we take an active role in reality creation. While the essence provides the energy and intent behind creation, we, as physical beings, hold the autonomy to direct how that creation unfolds within our lives. This autonomy empowers us to make decisions based on our beliefs, preferences, and experiences. For instance, empowered choices. If we emphasize positive beliefs, e.g., I am deserving of joy, we align our free will with those beliefs, resulting in harmonious and fulfilling creations. Constrained choices. When we act on limiting beliefs, e.g., I can't succeed, free will still operates, but it follows those constraints, manifesting struggles or unfulfilled desires. By recognizing the connection between free will and beliefs, we gain the ability to consciously shift our choices and realign our reality with our essence's intent. This awareness is a gateway to unlocking limitless potential. The dynamic between intent and free will. While free will allows us to make choices moment by moment, intent serves as a guiding beacon, illuminating the path laid by the essence, which is us. Intent represents the overarching direction, which sometimes we compare with purpose behind creation, but purpose is our intention, our immediate desires, while free will provides the means to explore and express that purpose. Think of intent as the wind filling the sails of a ship, guiding its journey. Free will is the hand on the rudder, steering the ship toward specific destinations. Together, they ensure that our experience is not predetermined but rather co-created through a balance of direction and autonomy. Free will and external influence. It's important to acknowledge that while our free will is sacred, it can be influenced by external factors such as social and cultural beliefs. Mass belief systems can reinforce specific narratives, making it challenging to break free from inherited patterns. Suggestions from others, friends, family, or media may plant ideas that shape how we use free will, sometimes unknowingly. Ultimately, however, no external influence can override our free will. We remain the architects of our choices, and with awareness, we can distinguish between influences and our true intentions. Free will in the context of the shift in consciousness. The ongoing shift in consciousness is an invitation to embrace free will with greater clarity and purpose. By recognizing our ability to choose, we can release the grip of limiting beliefs that constrain our potential. Align our choices with the intent of our essence, creating a life of fulfillment and joy. Explore the infinite possibilities available to us through deliberate and empowered decision-making. This shift reminds us that no matter the circumstances, we have the power to steer our lives toward harmony, growth, and self-awareness. Practical applications of free will. To harness the power of free will effectively, consider these steps. Awareness of beliefs. Pause to examine the beliefs influencing your choices. Ask yourself, is this belief serving my highest intent? Mindful decision-making. Practice making choices that align with your true desires, even in small daily actions. Reclaiming autonomy. Recognize and release external influences that do not resonate with your inner knowing. Trusting intent. Trust in your essence's intent to guide you, even when the path seems uncertain. Value fulfillment. Expressing our unique direction. Each being, as a fragment of the universal consciousness, holds a unique essence and direction. This uniqueness is expressed through the concept of value fulfillment, the realization and expression of the intrinsic value that each individual brings to existence. Value fulfillment is not just about achieving predefined goals, it is about aligning with the intent of our essence and fully expressing the creative potential that resides within us. It is the process by which we contribute to the interconnected whole while experiencing growth, joy, and self-awareness. The nature of value fulfillment. Value fulfillment is deeply personal and yet profoundly universal. Every individual has their own distinct value to express, yet all expressions contribute to the broader tapestry of existence. It is through fulfilling our unique direction that we enrich not only our own experiences but also the collective experience of the universal consciousness. Think of value fulfillment as a light shining through a prism. The prism represents the individual, and the light is universal consciousness. As the light passes through the prism, it refracts into a unique spectrum of colors. Each color represents the distinct value an individual brings to the world, yet all the colors together form a unified, harmonious whole. Expressing value through choices. Value fulfillment happens through the choices we make and the actions we take. Every decision, no matter how small, is an opportunity to align with our essence and express our unique direction. For example, a musician expresses value by creating melodies that inspire others. A caregiver fulfills value by offering compassion and support to those in need. An inventor explores their value by innovating solutions that improve lives. These expressions of value are not measured by their scale or external recognition but by the alignment with one's inner direction and intent. Overcoming obstacles to value fulfillment. Beliefs and societal influences can sometimes cloud our understanding of our direction. We may internalize limiting beliefs such as "I am not enough" or "my contributions don't matter," which hinder our ability to express our unique essence. Recognizing these beliefs as constructs rather than truths is a critical step in reclaiming our power. By consciously choosing beliefs that empower rather than limit, we can break free from these constraints and align more fully with our essence. Additionally, external influences like societal expectations or cultural norms may attempt to define what success or value looks like. It is important to remember that value fulfillment is an internal process, guided by our own direction and not dictated by external validation. Value fulfillment and interconnectedness. While value fulfillment is deeply personal, it is also interconnected with the broader web of existence. Each individual's expression of value resonates across the universal consciousness, contributing to the collective growth and evolution. For instance, a scientist who makes a breakthrough in renewable energy not only fulfills their individual value but also contributes to the well-being of the planet and future generations. An artist who creates a masterpiece uplifts the collective spirit, inspiring others to connect with their own creativity. These ripple effects demonstrate that value fulfillment is not an isolated act but part of the unity of existence. The shift in consciousness and value fulfillment. The current shift in consciousness is awakening us to the importance of value fulfillment. It is a reminder that we are not here to conform or merely exist, we are here to thrive, create, and contribute in ways that are authentic to our essence. This shift encourages us to reflect on our unique direction and the value we bring to existence. Remove the barriers, both internal and external, that prevent us from fully expressing our value. Embrace the joy and growth that come from living in alignment with our essence. As we awaken to this understanding, we move closer to a world where every being lives in harmony with their true direction, creating a collective experience of fulfillment and unity. Intellect and intuition in harmony. As physical beings navigating the intricate tapestry of reality, we possess two extraordinary faculties that guide us through life: intellect and intuition. These two aspects, though distinct, are designed to work in harmony, complementing each other to provide a fuller and more balanced understanding of our experiences. Together, they empower us to make aligned decisions, create meaningful realities, and explore the limitless potential of our essence. The nature of intellect. The intellect is a function of the brain, responsible for logic, analysis, and rational thought. It processes sensory data from the physical world, organizing it into structured information for interpretation and decision-making. The intellect plays a crucial role in problem-solving and navigating practical matters, allowing us to understand what we believe is cause and effect, patterns, and linear progression. However, while the intellect excels in processing external information, it is limited by the scope of physical reality and the beliefs we actively express. It requires additional input from subjective sources to gain a more comprehensive perspective on life's complexities. The nature of intuition. Intuition is a channel of inspiration and insight, arising from the subjective awareness of our essence. It bypasses rational thought to deliver knowledge, guidance, and understanding directly into our awareness. Intuition is not confined by the limitations of logic or time. It operates on a deeper, energetic level, connecting us to the infinite wisdom of universal consciousness. Intuition often manifests as a gut feeling, a flash of insight, or a sudden sense of clarity. These signals can guide us toward choices and actions that align with our true direction, even when they seem illogical or counterintuitive to the intellect. The balance between intellect and intuition. While intellect and intuition are distinct in function, they are not meant to operate in isolation. Instead, they are designed to move in balance and harmony, offering a complete picture of reality. The intellect provides structure, order, and practicality, while intuition offers inspiration, creativity, and direction from a higher perspective. When these two faculties work together, the intellect analyzes and organizes information received from the intuition. The intuition offers insights that the intellect alone cannot access, expanding possibilities and perspectives. Together, they enable us to make decisions that are both practical and aligned with our essence. The challenges of separation. Over time, many individuals have developed a preference for one faculty over the other, creating an imbalance. Dominance of intellect. Modern society often emphasizes logic and rationality, leading many to dismiss or undervalue their intuition. This over-reliance on intellect can result in indecision, overthinking, and disconnection from one's inner guidance. Dominance of intuition. While rare, there are instances where individuals may rely solely on intuition, neglecting the practical insights of the intellect. This can lead to challenges in grounding and executing their inspirations. The key is to cultivate harmony between these faculties, allowing them to complement and enhance one another. Restoring harmony between intellect and intuition. To restore balance, we must first acknowledge the unique strengths of both faculties and actively engage them in conjunction. Here are some practical steps. Noticing and honoring intuition. Pay attention to intuitive signals, such as gut feelings or flashes of inspiration. Trust these signals, even when they defy logic, and explore their meaning. Integrating rational analysis. Use the intellect to evaluate and organize intuitive insights. For example, if intuition suggests pursuing a certain path, let the intellect analyze the steps required to make it happen. Practicing flexibility. allow your attention to flow between intellect and intuition as needed, rather than fixating on one. Balancing through awareness. Be mindful of when one faculty is dominating and consciously invite the other to contribute. Examples of intellect and intuition working together. Creative decision-making. An entrepreneur might feel an intuitive pull toward a bold idea, intuition, and then develop a strategic plan to bring it to life, intellect. Problem-solving. A scientist might rely on data and analysis, intellect, but also trust a sudden hunch that leads to a groundbreaking discovery, intuition. Personal relationships. A person might sense that a new acquaintance will play a significant role in their life, intuition, and then assess how to nurture that relationship thoughtfully, intellect. The shift in consciousness and harmonizing intellect and intuition. The ongoing shift in consciousness invites us to embrace this balance with greater awareness. It reminds us that intellect and intuition are not adversaries but allies in our journey of self-discovery and creation. By integrating these faculties, we align more fully with our essence, creating realities that are both inspired and grounded. In this new paradigm, individuals are empowered to trust their inner guidance, intuition, while applying logic and rationality, intellect. Recognize when external beliefs are influencing their thought processes, allowing them to align with their true direction. Create experiences that reflect the seamless unity of heart and mind. The multidimensional self, exploring the facets of our being. Who we perceive ourselves to be, our identity, personality, and even physical form, is but a fraction of the vast and limitless nature of our essence. At any moment, what we recognize as me is the primary aspect of our multidimensional self. However, this primary aspect is just one expression among countless facets of our being that exist simultaneously across parallel worlds and dimensions. Understanding the multidimensional self allows us to broaden our perspective, embrace our infinite nature, and connect more deeply with the intent of our essence. The primary aspect, the you in focus. The primary aspect is one of countless aspects that we, as essence, have in a particular physical reality in any time framework. It is the version of you that interacts with the world, forms relationships, and experiences life moment by moment. This primary aspect can be recognized as the designated driver, guiding our experiences in the present reality. However, there is a legion of aspects available to us. Imagine them as an endless line of clones, each ready to step forward and serve as the designated driver whenever necessary. These interchangeable aspects allow us to adapt, shift, and explore different directions seamlessly, following our intent, which defines our direction. For instance, discovering a new talent or experiencing a profound change in personality might signify the emergence of a new primary aspect. In more dramatic cases, such as life-altering events or spiritual awakenings, a significant shift in the primary aspect can lead to a complete redefinition of identity and purpose. Parallel worlds and other facets of the self. Beyond the primary aspect, the multidimensional self extends into countless parallel realities. Each facet of the self represents a unique exploration of existence, where different choices, circumstances, and expressions unfold. These facets are not separate from us, they are interconnected, contributing to the collective growth and understanding of the essence. Imagine your essence as a vast tree, with each branch representing a different facet of the self. The primary aspect is the branch you are currently experiencing, but the tree as a whole encompasses infinite possibilities. These other facets can influence and support the primary aspect, providing insights, inspiration, or even a sense of déjà vu. For instance, a sudden solution to a problem or an unexplainable familiarity with a new situation might stem from the experiences of another facet in a parallel reality. Shifting aspects, a tool for growth. The ability to shift primary aspects is a powerful mechanism of the multidimensional self. This process allows the essence to adapt to new challenges, align with new directions, and explore different possibilities. Common triggers for shifting aspects include significant life events. Events such as loss, trauma, or life-altering decisions can prompt a shift, enabling a new aspect to take the forefront and guide the individual forward. Desire for change. When an individual consciously seeks transformation, whether through spiritual practices, therapy, or personal development, the essence may align a new primary aspect to facilitate this growth. External influences, suggestions or beliefs from others can act as catalysts, such as finding strength in faith or embracing new perspectives after a profound suggestion. It is important to recognize that these shifts are not external interventions but deliberate actions by the essence, aimed at fulfilling its intent and exploring its direction. The multidimensional self in action. Understanding the multidimensional self helps us recognize the adaptability and resilience within us, knowing that shifts in identity and perspective are natural and beneficial. Embrace a broader view of existence, where our current reality is one of infinite possibilities. Connect more deeply with our essence, trusting that every experience, across dimensions, serves a purpose in our overall growth and value fulfillment. The interconnectedness of the multidimensional self. Although we often focus on the primary aspect, all facets of the multidimensional self are interconnected, sharing knowledge, energy, and insight. This interconnectedness explains phenomena such as sudden intuition. Gaining knowledge or understanding that seems to come from nowhere might reflect insights from another facet. Creative inspiration. Innovative ideas and breakthroughs can stem from experiences in parallel realities, shared through the essence. Emotional resonance. Strong feelings about people or places we've never encountered may be echoing from interactions in another reality. This unity within the multidimensional self reminds us that we are never alone, we are part of a vast and supportive network of our own beings. Thought is translation, not creation. In the process of reality creation, though often takes center stage as a critical tool. However, it is essential to understand that thought does not create reality. Instead, it serves as a translator, bridging the gap between the subjective communication of the essence and the objective awareness of our physical experiences. By re-examining the role of thought, we gain clarity on how it shapes our understanding of reality while acknowledging its limitations. The translational role of thought. Thought is the mechanism by which we interpret and make sense of subjective communications from the essence using our brain. These communications, delivered through emotions, intuition, impulses, and imagination, are rich with meaning and intent. Thought translates this subjective input into language, images, and concepts that can be comprehended in our physical focus. Imagine subjective communication as a song, filled with intricate melodies and emotions. Thought acts as the lyrics, organizing and expressing the song's essence into words that make it easier to understand. This translation allows us to engage with the essence's guidance and align our actions with its intent. Thought is a guide, not a creator. While thought plays a vital role in interpreting subjective communication, it is important to recognize that thought itself does not create reality. Instead, reality creation occurs through the perception mechanism, which transforms the energy directed by the essence into physical experiences. Thought helps us understand this process, but it does not generate the energy or perform the transformation. For example, belief's role in creation. A belief such as "I am successful" shapes the perception mechanism to align with that belief. Thought may affirm or question this belief, but it is the perception mechanism that brings the belief into reality. Interpretation, not invention. If you suddenly feel inspired to paint a picture, the intuition from the essence has already provided the intent. Thought organizes and interprets this inspiration, guiding you on how to act upon it. Recognizing that thought is a guide, not a creator, helps us avoid overthinking or obsessing about thoughts themselves. Instead, we can focus on the underlying communication they represent. Balancing thought with subjective communication. For thought to fulfill its role effectively, it must work in harmony with other forms of subjective communication. Overemphasizing thought can lead to misinterpretation, as logical analysis may discount emotional and intuitive input. Conversely, neglecting thought entirely can make it challenging to organize and act upon insights from the essence. To maintain this balance, pay attention to emotions. Emotions are signals from the subjective awareness. Thoughts, or our brain, should explore and interpret their messages rather than dismissing or suppressing them. Trust intuition. Intuitive insights provide direction and clarity. Thought helps translate these insights into actionable steps. Engage imagination. Imagination bridges subjective and objective realities. Thought organizes imaginative ideas into tangible expressions. The challenges of overthinking. One of the most common challenges with thought is overthinking, a tendency to analyze endlessly without connecting to the underlying guidance of the essence. This over-reliance on thought can lead to doubt, fear, and procrastination, creating obstacles that hinder value fulfillment. To overcome overthinking, shift your attention to emotions and intuition, allowing thought to support rather than dominate the process. Recognize when thoughts are influenced by limiting beliefs and consciously redirect them to align with empowering perspectives. Thought in the shift of consciousness. As humanity undergoes the shift in consciousness, the role of thought is evolving. The shift invites us to use thought as a tool for clarity and understanding while placing greater emphasis on subjective communication. This evolution encourages a deeper connection to emotions, intuition, and imagination. A release of the belief that thoughts alone determine outcomes. A focus on aligning thoughts with the essence's intent to facilitate harmonious creations. By embracing thought as a translator rather than a creator, we free ourselves from the pressure of overanalyzing and step into a more intuitive, balanced way of being. Visual aid suggestions. Thought as a translator, a figure receiving a glowing stream of energy, subjective communication, and organizing it into coherent symbols or words, representing thought's translational role. Thought and the perception mechanism, a flowchart showing energy from the essence moving through the perception mechanism to create reality, with thought serving as a guide along the process. Overthinking versus balance, a chaotic cloud of tangled lines, overthinking, transitioning into a harmonious blend of thought, emotion, and intuition, balance. Time, memory, and the simultaneity of creation. Time is one of the greatest illusions of physical reality. While we experience life as a series of linear events, past, present, and future, this perception does not reflect the true nature of existence. In reality, all creation occurs simultaneously, and time, as we know it, is merely a construct designed to facilitate our exploration of the physical dimension. Understanding the simultaneity of creation allows us to transcend the limitations of linear time, embrace the fluid nature of memory, and recognize the boundless possibilities that exist within every moment. The illusion of linear time. In the physical world, time appears to unfold like a straight line, with each moment building upon the one before it. This perception is an essential aspect of our experience, enabling us to navigate the physical dimension, measure progress, and form narratives. However, beyond the physical realm, time does not exist as a linear progression. Instead, it is a dynamic and multidimensional field where all possibilities, events, and experiences exist simultaneously. The essence, which operates outside the constraints of time, perceives all moments, past, present, and futures, as existing in the eternal now. To illustrate this, imagine time as a vast, infinite library. While we, as physical beings, read one page at a time, the essence has access to the entire book at once, seeing all chapters and pages simultaneously. The fluidity of memory. Memory is not a fixed record of past events, it is a living, evolving aspect of our perception. Each time we recall a memory, we reinterpret it through the lens of our current beliefs, emotions, and experiences. This fluidity reflects the non-linear nature of time and demonstrates how our perception actively shapes our understanding of the past. For example, a childhood experience that once felt painful might be remembered later as a valuable lesson, reflecting a shift in beliefs and understanding. A joyful moment might gain deeper significance over time as we uncover new layers of meaning. By recognizing the fluid nature of memory, we can reframe past experiences to empower and inspire us in the present. Simultaneity of creation. The concept of simultaneity reveals that all creation exists in the eternal now. While our physical perception organizes events into a sequence, the essence experiences all possibilities, choices, and realities as interconnected and coexisting. This simultaneity has profound implications for how we create reality. Infinite possibilities, every choice creates a branch of potential reality, all of which exist simultaneously. Accessing other timelines, through the multidimensional self, we can draw insights and inspiration from parallel realities, shaping our current experience. Changing the present. By reframing our understanding of past and future events, we can influence the present moment and align more closely with our essence's intent. Practical applications of simultaneity. To embrace the simultaneity of creation, consider these practices. Reframe the past, view your memories as dynamic, not static. Choose empowering interpretations that align with your direction. Expand the present, recognize that every moment contains infinite possibilities. Focus on the choices that resonate with your intent. Trust the future, understand that the future is not predetermined but shaped by your present beliefs, intent, and actions. The shift in consciousness and time. The shift in consciousness invites us to move beyond the linear perception of time and embrace simultaneity. As we awaken to this understanding, we experience a sense of timelessness, where moments feel richer and more expansive. Reclaim our power to reshape the past, create the present, and influence the future. Align more fully with the essence's perspective, experiencing life as a dynamic and interconnected whole. Time, once perceived as a limitation, becomes a tool for exploration, growth, and creation. Visual aid suggestions. Time is a library, a glowing, infinite library representing the simultaneity of time, with a figure holding one book while surrounded by countless others. Fluidity of memory, a scene shifting between vibrant colors and shades, symbolizing how memory evolves based on present perception. Branches of creation, a tree where each branch represents a potential timeline, all coexisting and accessible through the essence. Does this resonate with you, Jose? Let me know how it feels and if you'd like any refinements. If this section aligns with your vision, we can continue to the next part whenever you're ready. Challenges in current scientific theories. Throughout history, science has made incredible strides in understanding the physical world. From the intricate workings of the human brain to the vastness of the cosmos, materialist and reductionist approaches have offered valuable insights into many aspects of existence. However, when it comes to understanding consciousness, these frameworks often fall short, leaving crucial questions unanswered. Consciousness, as the foundation of all creation, cannot be fully understood through the lens of physical processes alone. Addressing the challenges in current scientific theories is essential to advancing our understanding and aligning it with the deeper truths of existence. The limitations of materialist science. Materialist science operates on the principle that everything can be reduced to physical processes. According to this perspective, consciousness is an emergent property of the brain. Reality consists solely of measurable, observable phenomena. Subjective experiences, thoughts, emotions, intuition, are secondary to physical matter. While these assumptions have enabled breakthroughs in neuroscience, psychology, and physics, they fail to account for the non-physical nature of consciousness and its role as the source of all creation. Key limitations include: ignoring the essence, materialist models place the brain at the center of consciousness, neglecting the role of the essence as the true source of awareness and creation. Reductionism, by breaking phenomena into smaller parts, reductionism overlooks the interconnectedness and wholeness of existence. Inability to measure subjectivity, subjective experiences, which are central to consciousness, cannot be quantified or measured by physical instruments. The misconceptions of emergence. One common materialist theory is that consciousness emerges from the complex interactions of neurons in the brain. This notion suggests that consciousness is a byproduct of physical processes, akin to steam rising from boiling water. However, this explanation fails to address the origin of awareness. How do non-conscious particles produce consciousness? The universality of consciousness. If consciousness arises from complexity, how do we explain its universal presence across beings and dimensions? The active nature of consciousness. Consciousness is not passive or reactive, it is a dynamic force directing creation, which cannot be reduced to neural activity. Challenges in scientific methods. Conventional scientific methods rely on observation, measurement, and empirical evidence. While effective for studying physical phenomena, these methods are inadequate for exploring non-physical aspects of existence, such as consciousness. Being universal and non-material, consciousness cannot be isolated or observed directly. The perception mechanism, this crucial tool for translating energy into matter, remains beyond the scope of scientific instruments. Without integrating subjective experiences and the perception mechanism into their studies, materialist science will continue to fall short. The path forward: integrating science and perception. To advance our understanding of consciousness, science must evolve beyond materialism and reductionism. By incorporating the perception mechanism, beliefs, and the essence into their models, scientists can develop a more holistic framework that aligns with the true nature of existence. Key steps include: acknowledging subjectivity. Recognize the validity and importance of subjective experiences, such as emotions, intuition, and imagination. Exploring interconnectedness. Shift from reductionism to systems thinking, which emphasizes the relationships and interactions between parts of a whole. Embracing multidimensionality. Investigate phenomena that transcend the physical, such as parallel realities and the interconnectedness of consciousness. A call for a new paradigm. The shift in consciousness is an opportunity for science to transcend its limitations and embrace a broader, more inclusive paradigm. By aligning scientific inquiry with the principles of the essence, value fulfillment, and reality creation, humanity can unlock new possibilities for understanding and thriving. This new paradigm recognizes that Consciousness is the foundation of existence, not a byproduct of physical processes. The perception mechanism is the key to understanding how energy becomes into matter. Beliefs, intent, and free will are integral to the creative process. By bridging the gap between material science and the wisdom of the essence, we can illuminate the mysteries of consciousness and transform our understanding of reality. Experiences across cultures and belief systems. Throughout history, humanity has sought to understand consciousness, existence, and the meaning of life. Across cultures and belief systems, various interpretations of these profound concepts have emerged, each offering unique insights into the nature of reality and our role as creators. Despite their diversity, these traditions often point to the same core truths, reflecting the universal principles of the essence, value fulfillment, and interconnectedness. Universal themes across belief systems. While the language, symbols, and practices may vary, certain themes resonate universally across cultures, underscoring the shared quest for understanding. The essence and higher self. Many traditions describe a deeper, eternal aspect of being that transcends the physical. For example, Hinduism refers to the Atman, the eternal soul connected to the universal consciousness, or Brahman. Indigenous cultures often honor the spirit or life force as the source of creation and guidance. Reality is a creation of consciousness. Philosophies such as Buddhism teach that our perceptions shape our reality, echoing the principles of the perception mechanism and beliefs. Interconnectedness. The recognition that all beings are part of a greater whole is reflected in practices like Ubuntu and African traditions, I am because we are, and the Taoist understanding of harmony in the Tao, the Way. These shared themes highlight humanity's collective awareness of the essence's role and the power of creation. Cultural expressions of the perception mechanism. Different cultures have unique ways of describing and interacting with the perception mechanism. For example, Native American vision quests. These journeys are a way to align with the deeper guidance of the essence, often mediated through dreams, symbols, and intuition. Shamanic practices. Shamans in various traditions act as intermediaries between the physical and spiritual realms, illustrating the dynamic interplay between energy and matter. Meditation and mindfulness. Practices like meditation in Buddhism and mindfulness in modern psychology help individuals quiet the intellect and access intuitive insights, strengthening the connection to the essence. The role of beliefs in cultural practices. Beliefs shape how individuals and communities create their realities, and this is evident in rituals, stories, and traditions worldwide. Rituals of manifestation. Practices like prayer, affirmations, and offerings reflect the understanding that intent and belief influence creation. Mythologies and archetypes. Stories of heroes, gods, and creation myths illustrate the power of belief systems in shaping collective and individual realities. Healing practices. From Ayurveda to Reiki, holistic healing systems recognize the role of beliefs and energy in physical well-being. Personal experiences across beliefs. While collective traditions offer valuable insights, personal experiences often transcend specific belief systems. For instance, near-death experiences, NDEs, frequently describe encounters with a profound light or presence, reflecting the essence's timeless nature. Creative breakthroughs often feel like inspirations from beyond, pointing to the guidance of the essence and the interconnectedness of parallel realities. Moments of synchronicity, such as thinking of someone just before they call, demonstrate the non-linear nature of time and the interconnected web of consciousness. The shift in consciousness and cross-cultural understanding. The ongoing shift in consciousness is fostering a greater appreciation for the interconnected wisdom of diverse cultures and beliefs. As humanity awakens to its shared nature as creators, barriers of separation begin to dissolve, paving the way for a deeper respect for diverse perspectives and practices, a recognition of the universal truths that unite us, a collaborative exploration of consciousness that integrates ancient wisdom and modern understanding. This global awakening reminds us that while our expressions of belief and culture may differ, our essence and the principles of reality creation are universal. Visual aid suggestions. Cultural symbols of consciousness, a collage of symbols and practices from various traditions, such as mandalas, spirit animals, and meditation poses, reflecting the diversity of experiences. Web of universal themes, a diagram showing different belief systems connected by overlapping themes, like essence, interconnectedness, and reality creation. Path of shared wisdom, a unified road with cultural markers along the way, symbolizing the collective journey toward understanding consciousness. Practical applications, living as conscious creators. Understanding the principles of consciousness, the essence, and reality creation is transformative, but their true power lies in their application. By integrating these concepts into daily life, we can align with our essence, express our unique value, and consciously shape the realities we experience. Here are practical steps and insights for living as conscious creators. 1. Recognizing and shifting beliefs. Beliefs are the architects of our reality, guiding how the perception mechanism translates energy into form. To align with empowering beliefs. Step 1. Identify limiting beliefs. Reflect on areas of your life where you feel constrained. Ask yourself, what belief might be influencing this experience? Step 2. Reframe the belief. Recognize that beliefs are constructs, not absolute truths. Choose a belief that aligns with your intent, such as replacing I am not enough with I am worthy. Step 3. Reinforce the new belief. Use affirmations, visualization, or gratitude practices to embed empowering beliefs into your perception mechanism. 2. Embracing intuition and imagination. Intuition and imagination are direct channels of communication from the essence, offering guidance and inspiration. To enhance these faculties. Intuition. Practice mindfulness to quiet the intellect and become attuned to intuitive signals, such as gut feelings or flashes of insight. Imagination. Allow yourself to dream without limits. Use creative visualization to explore possibilities and bring them into focus. 3. Aligning with value fulfillment. Living in alignment with your unique direction and value is key to experiencing fulfillment and growth. To express your value. Reflect on your passions, identify activities and pursuits that bring you joy and resonate with your essence. Take inspired action, act on ideas and opportunities that align with your direction, trusting the process to unfold harmoniously. Celebrate small wins, recognize and appreciate every step you take toward expressing your value, no matter how small it may seem. 4. Navigating emotional signals. Emotions are vital messages from the essence, offering insight into how aligned or misaligned we are with our beliefs and intent. To navigate emotions effectively. Acknowledge all emotions, rather than suppressing or judging your feelings, honor them as valuable feedback. Explore their message, ask yourself, what is this emotion telling me about my beliefs, choices, or direction? Choose aligned responses. Use this insight to make conscious decisions that align with your essence. 5. Living in the present moment. The present moment is where creation occurs. To fully engage with the now. Practice mindfulness, focus on your breath, sensations, and surroundings to ground yourself in the present. Release regrets and worries, recognize that the past and future exist within the eternal now, and you have the power to influence them through your current choices. Engage with gratitude, celebrate the beauty and abundance of the present moment, amplifying positive energy in your reality. 6. Enhancing collaboration and connection. As interconnected beings, our creations influence and are influenced by others. To foster harmony and collaboration, honor diverse perspectives, embrace the understanding that every individual expresses their unique value, enriching the whole. Share your insights, engage in meaningful conversations and share your experiences to inspire and uplift others. Create collectively, collaborate on projects, initiatives, or causes that align with collective well-being and growth. 7. Trusting the journey. Living as a conscious creator requires trusting your essence, which is you, in the process of creation, and in the interconnected nature of existence. To cultivate trust, surrender control, let go of the need to micromanage outcomes, trusting that your essence is guiding you. Follow your joy, prioritize actions and experiences that bring you joy, knowing they align with your highest direction. Stay open to surprises, be willing to explore paths and opportunities that arise unexpectedly, as they may hold hidden blessings. Visual aid suggestions. Steps to empowerment, a staircase diagram with steps labeled recognizing beliefs, honoring emotions, embracing intuition, and living the now. Energy flow of creation, a flowing river representing the alignment of beliefs, emotions, and actions, leading to harmonious creations. Present moment infinity symbol, a glowing infinity symbol overlaying a clock, symbolizing the timeless nature of the now. Conclusion, a call to awareness. The journey we have taken through the exploration of consciousness, the essence, and the mechanisms of reality creation is not merely theoretical, it is an invitation to awaken. To awaken to the truth of who we are, as multidimensional beings connected to the infinite universal consciousness. To awaken to the power that we hold as creators of our own realities. And to awaken to the boundless possibilities that emerge when we live in alignment with our essence. Embracing the shift in consciousness. The current shift in consciousness is an extraordinary opportunity for humanity. It invites us to move beyond the limitations of materialism, linear time, and inherited beliefs, and to embrace a new paradigm rooted in unity, empowerment, and creativity. This shift is not just an external phenomenon, it is an internal call for each of us to recognize and express the unique value we bring to existence. Reclaiming our role as creators. We are not passive observers of reality. We are active participants in its creation. Every thought, emotion, belief, and choice contribute to the unfolding of our experiences. By becoming conscious of this process, we can take full ownership of our role as creators, shaping realities that align with our intent and bring fulfillment to ourselves and others. Living in harmony with the whole. As fragments of the universal consciousness, our creations are not isolated, they ripple through the interconnected web of existence, influencing and being influenced by others. By embracing this interconnectedness, we can create not only for ourselves but also for the collective well-being of all beings. This journey is not about perfection or achieving a fixed destination. It is about living in awareness, growth, and alignment, trusting that each step, no matter how small, contributes to the grand tapestry of creation. An invitation to expand. As you reflect on the ideas shared in this exploration, let them inspire you to reconnect with your essence and trust its guidance. Embrace the present moment as the canvas for your creations. Act with intent, aligning your choices with your highest direction. The shift in consciousness is not a distant ideal, it is happening now, within and around you. By awakening to its possibilities, you become a pioneer of a new way of being, one where joy, creativity, and unity flourish. Final thought. you are more than you perceive. You are the essence, the creator, the explorer of infinite possibilities. This is your moment to step fully into your power and to inspire others to do the same. Together, as conscious creators, we can transform not only our individual realities but also the collective experience of existence. This is a truly transformative piece that we, Copilot Pro and me, Tomas Guevara Calderon, have crafted together for the benefit of the humanity. For more information you can contact me at josetguevara108@outlook.es, or you can buy my books at amazon.com.